Good morning, students. This is our fourth part explanation of chapter number 2, that is GUI operating system desktop management. Let's continue our chapter. Page number 18, customizing the Windows setup, setting date and time. First step, click at the extreme right on the notification area where you see the date and the time. Second, select the change date and time setting option from the pop-up window. Third, the date and time dialog box will appear. Fourth, by default, the date and time tab is selected. Okay, now next page. To change date, first step, click on the change date and time button. The date and time setting dialog box will appear. Second, select the current day in the displayed calendar. You can change the month using the forward and backward button present on the calendar. Next is to change time. First step to change time is to change the hour, select the hour in the text box located below the clock. Second, you can also make use of the spin arrows to increase or decrease the value as required. Similarly, you can change the minutes and seconds. Third, click on OK. The date and time of the system will change accordingly. Let's see how to change date and time in practical. First of all, make a single click on the clock on the notification area. When we click on this clock on the notification area on taskbar, we will see a dialog box will appear, and this will show the date and time, and we get a button or a link that is change date and time setting. Click on this change date and time setting. Okay, after clicking on that change date and time settings, we will see a dialog box, and this dialog box is named as date and time. By default, date and time tab will get opened, and on this we have to click on the button that is change date and time. When we click on that button, we will see again a dialog box will open. That dialog box is named as date and time setting. Here we can change the date and time by just selecting the date by clicking on them, or by or we can change the time by clicking on the up and down arrow or the spin arrows, or just by typing the digits on the hour, seconds or minutes. After making the desired changes, click on OK, and again click on OK button to come out, and whatever changes we had made will be shown on the clock on notification area on our taskbar. Next topic is setting volume of speaker. First step, click on the speakers icon present on the notification area. Second, in the pop-up window, drag the slider up and down to increase or decrease the volume respectively. Third, click the mixer if you want to separately control the volume of computer, speaker and other sound device. To mute the volume, click the mute speaker button. With the speaker icon, we all are very much familiar. To change the volume of our speaker, we just have to first click on the taskbar on notification area on the speaker button, and as we click on this speaker, we will get the second step, that is a slider we get of volume up and down by increasing or decreasing, or by just when we move the slider up, that means we are increasing the volume, and as we move slider down, then that means we are decreasing the volume. We can also mute the speaker by just clicking on that speaker icon that we see below the slider button. Next, third step, we can also use the mixer button that we see at the bottom of the slider. By using this mixer, or when we click on this mixer button, we will see again a window will get open. From this window we can individually control the sounds of our computer system as well as other sound devices. Next topic is use of shortcut menu. When you right click on any icon, a pop-up menu appears which is called context menu. Using this pop-up menu, you can save your time to access commands. Right clicking on the different areas, an object will display different set of commands in the context menu. The context menu is also called shortcut menu. You will find the properties option at the bottom of the list. Next is right clicking on the blank area of the desktop. When you right click on the blank area of the desktop, you will find a menu with the list of options. The personalize option can be seen at the bottom. Using the personalize option, you can change the background, setting of desktop, screensaver, appearance of icon, menus, message box, font, colors, etc. You can also give various visual effects to them. Right clicking on an icon. When you right click on any icon on the desktop, you will find an entirely different menu. The properties option will be found at the bottom of the list. As we right click on any icon, object or any area or blank area, then we will see a pop-up menu will appear, and this pop-up menu is basically contain a limited set of certain commands which help us to direct access to the objects or the area where we had right clicked. These context menu are also known as shortcut menu. Certain things that we have to notice is that whenever we click or we right click on any object, we get a different set of commands in this shortcut menu or in context menu. But when we right click on any blank area of the desktop or our taskbar or anywhere, then we will see different set of commands. Let's see them. Here in this image, when we click on any icon or any folder, then we will see this kind of shortcut menu which will have the properties at the last, properties option at the last. But when we right click on the desktop, then we will see the personalize option at the last of the menu. This personalize and properties option are actually just visualize us that we get a certain different set of commands when we click on any icon and when we right click on the blank area of the desktop. This is all for now. Here we just completed our chapter. A student, just please copy down all the exercise and question answers in your book and submit that in the Google Classroom. Thank you.